Support companies that help support the Stony Ridge Farm. Subscribe to the channel and contact Farm Fence Solutions for all of your fence building and tornado wire needs.
Woo, it's hot. Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stony Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to the farm. Today is the day. Today's the day that we start getting deliveries for the fence. So this is part one of our fencing video series. We're gonna be unloading a tractor trailer up here. It has been nasty out. So the weather's been really bad. It's really muddy. If you run off of the driveway, which I've done with the tractor here, it gets soupy. So I got my fingers crossed that we built this right. We built this big enough to get a 53-foot tractor trailer in here and turn around and unload. We're gonna be unloading $20,000 worth of fence posts today. Ugh. That's a big expense. We got a big farm to fence. We got a big project going on. So come along today as we unload the fence post, and we'll talk to you a little bit about what we have once we get them unloaded. All right? Woo! Stony Ridge Farm, Stony Ridge, Stony Ridge Farm. Woo! So guys, right now we're standing by the phone waiting for the truck driver to call. I got a text from Luke from Farm Fence Solutions. He's the guy that's coordinating all this. He said they're 63 miles out. That was about a half hour or so. If you're a truck driver, I hope you can appreciate this. I want to meet him down at the start of the driveway down here because my driveway has a sharp curve in it. Now, most truck drivers would have no trouble negotiating this. I've had truck drivers come down here and stop smack in the middle of that hill and couldn't figure it out. So I'm waiting on the phone call. If I don't get the phone call, I'm gonna zip down here as soon as my driveway monitor goes off and catch him at the front of the driveway. That way he knows how to swing his trailer. He's gonna have to drag his trailer through the grass, but as long as he keeps the tractor off the grass, he'll be just fine. It's hard packed, it's good to go. This is a lot of weight. This is a lot of steel coming up here. So our fence is gonna be different. It's a different fence. It's made of steel posts, not wood posts. Now we'll probably be setting some wood posts and showing you how it's done with wood posts also, but our fence is gonna be just a little bit different than any fence you've probably ever seen. Whoop. That's my ringtone. Hello, it's Josh, Stony Ridge Farm.
Yeah, Josh, Luke Gibson, Farm Fence Solutions. How are you today?
Good, man. Waiting on the load here.
Well, I got good news. He's about 10 minutes out.
Good deal. Good deal. I'll meet him down at the bottom of the driveway. If you'll tell him we're going to guide him up the driveway because it's a little tricky. It's a little bit muddy. We've had a lot of rain.
Okay. I'll give him a call and let him know.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Kind of got to boogie down with these truck drivers, man. You want to get this done so he can go back and spend time with his family. What a nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Super awesome. This is the tight turn that makes it a little bit difficult to get up here. So he's got to get a little momentum, build it up, get up the driveway. We've got quite a drop. It's about 400 foot of drop and a tight turn right there. I don't want him to get stuck. I've had to pull trucks out of the mud up here before with the tractor. Life's good, baby. Woo! Okay, so what you guys need to know is that my pallet forks, I cannot see from the operator station here on the truck. So I painted the tips of these yellow so I don't trip over them or hurt myself or anything like that. And it also helps the truck driver to guide me in to pick up these pallets. This is all of our fence wire, all of our posts for the whole farm project right here. This is a huge, huge amount of material, and they came out from Kentucky with this load. Monstrous load of material. We got out the driveway, no problem. So let's get her unloaded. So we'll have to get the specs for you on the weight of each bundle, but it's a tax on the farm tractor, man. It is heavy, 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 heavy. So I'm having to just kind of pick away and get a little bit at a time. I can only pick 2 of these bundles up at a time, so I'm just picking away and trying not to roll it off the backside of the trailer here. We've got plenty of space. I'm really glad we did what we did when we built the driveway so that we could get big trucks in here. So what I have to worry about while I'm unloading is the weight of the trailer. So I can't just pull it all off one side. If I do that, it's liable to put too much weight on one side of the trailer, and it could actually tilt the load and it all could dump off the side of it, and we sure don't want that. So these are heavy. This is a big job, a big tax on the tractor. It's going to take me 1 hour and 25 minutes probably to unload that. We're into it about 1 hour already. It may take 2 hours. First bundle down. Farm tractor is not a materials moving machine. Frustrating, very frustrating for me here. Sometimes things don't go your way. Things aren't going my way right now. What a job. Man, what a job. We're gonna take you around. We'll talk to you about each individual type of post and everything. He is headed back to Kentucky. These posts come out of Kentucky, I guess Indiana, Kentucky, pretty close together. They are tough. You see I dropped a bunch of bundles. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the post. We'll talk about the wire. All right, let's talk about the weight here. This is a huge, huge tax on the tractor. I did not anticipate the amount of weight that we have here. I would have put something heavier on the back, heavier than Reiki Bobby, the landscape rake right there. I would have probably put the scrape blade on, or the bush hog. This is heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. Good steel. Good steel's heavy. So I just got off the phone with Luke from Farm Fence Solutions and thanked him a whole lot. Truck driver was extra nice. Everybody was extra cool. He didn't ask me how many bundles I dropped, but we knocked one off the back of the truck. We dropped 2, and we dropped 1 over here off the back side of a pile. And the reason behind me dropping it, I don't want to give you an excuse, but a farm tractor is not a materials moving machine. So in other words, that's not a forklift, and it doesn't have the precision movements of a forklift. So when it gets heavy weight on it, no matter how easy I am on that stick, it's jumpy. And if you look at the beginning of the video, this was a lot of work, guys. Really was a lot of work. At the beginning of the video, the tips of my pallet forks were yellow. Let me show you how much work this was, really. Tips of my pallet forks are not yellow anymore. They're no longer yellow. So let's go through each fence post and we'll tell you what they're all about. We have 999 of these line posts. These are line posts. They are 2.5 inch 8-foot line posts. 1,000 of those are the posts that go down the line that the fence is tied to, and we'll show you how it's tied here in just a second. Going on down the line here, we have some more 8-footers back there, and that's part of that pack of 999, basically 1,000 posts. And we have some 4-inch, and these are strainer or pull posts. These are the big heavy-duty corner posts. Then back here we have one bundle of turn posts. In other words, if we're making a turn but it's not really sharp, we want a heavy-duty big post, 10-foot post to put in the ground right there. So a fence will jog this way. Instead of a full right angle where we'd weld a brace, it'll just jog to the right or to the left, and that post will go in. We'll show you this whole process as things go on here. The whole fence build's going to be all on YouTube. So every corner has to have a brace. So every gate area has to have a brace. So every termination point has to have a brace, and this is all the brace material. It's 10-foot, 2.5 inch brace. It's the angled part of the brace. It's called the strut. And this is a 6-foot, 3-inch pipe, and this pipe is what holds the brace in place. This pipe is buried all the way under the ground and welded to for each brace. So that whole 6-foot section is what's holding the brace in place under the ground. This is a huge project. Let's talk a little bit about the wire. Now, we flew all the way to England to see this wire being made. And all this steel right here and all these posts is US made steel. The fence wire is made in England. So this is T134812. T, the Titan, is for the special type of knot that we have here on the farm. 13 is for the line wires, 48 is for the height, and 12 inches for the spacing. Now the bottom of the wire is a little bit tighter. It's about 3 inches, and up at the top of the wire, it's about 7 inches. You'll get a lot more information as time goes on here. I'm gonna get you a close-up of the knot. It's a specific knot that's proprietary to this type of wire at Tornado Wire, and that's why we chose this wire, because it's supposed to be the best in the world. This right here is the Titan knot right here. That is the knot. We'll talk way more about that knot as time goes on in the videos. At the end of this video, there'll be a link to how fence wire is made. It's going to be a pretty cool link that you can go watch and see how this wire is made. We went to the factory to see our wire being built. Super cool. So guys, thanks a lot for joining me here. This was a job and a half. The fence job is going to be a job. I got picked apart by some viewer the other day on a live stream. Why are you getting help? You just build that on your own. Holy cow, man. It's just me. It's just me and little Mrs. Stony Ridge. She's like this tall. She can't even pick up one of those posts. I need help. It's a farm. It's a beautiful place. And we're gonna make it more pretty, and we're gonna have some cows, man. It's gonna be awesome. We'll see you guys next time on the Stony Ridge. Don't forget to pound that like button, subscribe to the channel. I got a mess to clean up. See you next time.
Well, come on down to the Stony Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stony Ridge.